Hi, everybody. You know what time it is. That's right. It's time for Syntax Live. Hope everybody's doing good today. Only got a few people on. Let me grab my notes. But first, let's pop a top. I'll pick that up later. And here's to your health, everybody out there. And let's get on with the stream. I got my notes already lined up for today. Ain't going to be too much, but we'll see how things go tonight. First things first, I do wonder how everyone's enjoying the series that's going on right now. I hope it's going over well for everybody. Unfortunately, the view count's not going all too well, but I'm on the area of look, regardless of the views, I'm going to finish it. I'm not going to stop at halfway. I did that once and everybody's bothering me to keep going on a series that most people aren't in yet. So for this series that's out, which is Survival 101, that one's going to keep going. All right. My next on the notes here, I have getting a lot of people watching the old video Human Turrets, and they're saying the audio is bad. On that one, no kidding. I know the audio is bad. I didn't have a microphone. I didn't even have this computer. Okay. I had a dinky little laptop and I had a really bad headset. So yes, the audio is bad. By all means, if you see that in the comment section, then just let folks know, hey, it's just starting out. And thankfully, most people, when I talk to them, respond to them, whatever, I'll get a lot of people saying, oh, yeah, I know you got better stuff. I thought this was newer, but it is what it is. If I went back and tried to fix the audio, which I have tried, I have an entire folder of me trying to fix the audio of that, and it was a disaster. It destroyed almost all of it. And unfortunately, I don't have the notes for that one anymore. So it is what it is. Also, we've gotten a few people that are asking if I'm going to use AI or suggesting that I will use AI. I will not use AI. That's not what this channel is about. It never has been and never will be. If I start using AI, something is wrong. Okay. Something is purely just wrong. Reason being is there's already a whole bunch of channels that are just dumping sci-fi, HFY, AI, whatever. It's all over. It's just being flooded. And I've always said that AI or technology is going to put everybody out of work eventually. It just depends on how long. We're going to keep this channel going as long as I'm still sucking air and I can still make content for you. So, but I don't use AI. I don't. It doesn't happen. All right. Next on the list, the shirts are still not in. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me absolutely bonkers. I'll be going down there Friday to basically step on someone's neck to make sure that they are actually doing their job and see what the hell is taking so long. I did have to fix them because they put the absolute wrong item in the print. I wanted somebody holding a sniper rifle. They're holding what would be considered an assaulting weapon, not an assault rifle. I'll go into that in a second, but let's just say the difference between a sniper's rifle and an assaulter's rifle is pretty obvious. That being said, it's not a bad design. As soon as I get in, I will let you guys know. Just remember, once we get over 9,000, that's when I'm doing the shirt giveaway. In case anybody is questioning, it's a giveaway. I'm not selling them. I'm giving them. Okay. This is a promotional thing. I'm just starting out, so you guys get free shit. All right. Those who are going to get first dibs are going to be the ones at the live stream when we passed 9,000. So keep your eyes open. All right. Let's see. Where was I? Friday or Monday. Okay. Getting a lot of this with the last few stories I had, talking about how technology has actually got people pushed up to basic immortality. And when I say basic, that means you can still die, you just don't age anymore. If you go more advanced, that's when you regress to a more fit form, and you go beyond that, and then you're constantly regenerating, and it would take quite literally being atomized before it could actually kill you. The reason why I bring that up is because I have come across way too much in technology that is supposedly hidden from us. And I say supposedly because welcome to the information age. You guys, if you look on for technology that's hidden or breakthrough technology we don't have or anything on any of these search engines, you're going to be just overwhelmed with some of the shit you see. And the kicker is they brought receipts. They do. They have some craziness there. When people told me that we should have the Jetsons cars, I'm like, how in the hell is that going to happen? I just saw a video the other day. They're using the type of chitin shells. They have when you put them together a certain way, they have an anti-gravity resonance to them. And these are from a certain type of bug. Can we replicate this? Yes. Guess who didn't want this to happen? Petroleum industry. Shocker. Yeah, they screwed over everything. It's either the electric industry along with government on that one or the petroleum industry in general. Either they'll buy you out, shut you down, or just kill you. But it's still amazing, some of this tech. But that's why I put it in there, is because the tech is there. We are just not allowed to use it. You know, like the man said, it's a big club and you ain't in it. It's also the big club they use to beat you over the head over every day. So, all right. On to the next point. Somebody suggested an invasion, an alien invasion right after World War II. For anyone who is interested in a story like that, that has been done and done halfway decent. It is the most recent War of the Worlds as a series, and they actually have the heat beams that actually work like heat beams. Okay. They do actually function that way, and there's no fancy shields. I think that was great. I'm glad they did that. Now, I have not seen the whole thing. I don't know if it went woke. I don't know if it stays true to the source material. I don't know. All I know is the little bits I saw, but it's been done. Okay. And that was right after World War I or World War II. And after either of those, we were not ready for a full on invasion. Oh, hell no. We were too spread out. Most of our guys were just spent at that point. But like I said on the channel before, I will not do a story over again that's been done that I know of. If I accidentally do it, oops. That's all I can say, because that happens. Oops. A lot of writers end up writing the same thing over and over again because they haven't heard the first one or the second one or whatever. It just happens, folks. But that's where we are with that one. Now, on to the next point of my notes here. I need your help. I need everybody's help out there. I need you to put in the chat who was the one who suggested the survival story with the aliens. I did not write it down. I checked my notes. I wrote down the idea, but I didn't write down who. And at the end of it, I want to give them a shout out. So if you could put them in, if it's you, just sound off in the chat, or if you know who it is, just, put them out there. And I'm just going to make sure they get their dues. I'm big on that. All right, last part of the notes. And for some reason, my sinuses are going crazy. So sorry about constantly pausing, but it's like somebody shoving a finger up my nose from the backside. It's weird. All right. I hope you guys are liking the movie references and the TV references. I put those in just for shits and giggles, folks. And if they work, they work. If they don't, I don't use them or try not to. Because we just had the first person, I just checked my comment section about Crocodile Dundee. I actually used from that movie, and it was a long time ago. For you young folks, you might not have seen it. It's a good movie. It's a fun watch. The second one, not so much. Third one was kind of shit, but the first one was really good. Except for one part, but I won't ruin it. But if you know nature, you're sitting there going, yeah, no. And that's it. But they did it for drama's sake, and it is what it is. But if there's a movie reference that I do and it either doesn't land or is just completely out of place, you guys got to let me know. I want to make the best content. And unless you guys give me critiques, I can't do anything. It is what it is. So, I actually got in an argument with somebody online because somebody else I watch, he's a fitness guy, and he was doing a video. I told him, dude, check your audio. It's coming in fuzzy as hell. It's actually very difficult for me to hear what you're saying. Either that or speak up. And I even put in there, like your content usually, but this video's messed up. Some, I don't know, self-righteous doohickey got up my case about it. He's like, oh, just watch something else or go away. I'm like, why? I usually like his channel. It doesn't make sense. So whatever. Trolls be trolling and all that other stuff. I can't do slang for nothing, guys. So that's on that. Now, that hit the base of my notes, folks. It really wasn't much. It's right here. Not a big one again this week. Again, I take almost every topic off the comments you guys send. So if you guys comment anything, I'm going to go through it and I'm going to mark down everything. This one stays open for the whole week so I can actually mark down all the stuff you guys talk about. And so let's see. Since I'm done with the notes, let's go into the chat box here and see who's here. I see a bunch of names usually here. Dustin, Fabian, War Sniper's here. Yep, Demon's here. War Sniper. Maybe I should put some blinds on that window. All right. Going from the top, Ernest says, news stories are very good so far. Keep up the amazing work. And you can thank whoever was the one who posted that video or gave me the idea for that. I wasn't sure I want to do any more survival stuff on my original channel that I did. I did a lot of survival stuff and, and prepping stuff. So this was actually quite easy for me to slide into that. Doing it from a third person view, that's what I'm having trouble with because I'm not used to actually doing it that way. As you guys know, usually I do things in first person. But yeah, I'm glad you like it there, Ernest. Dustin says, hi, Sin. Text question. Do you ever use Napa Auto Parts Store or use Napa? Not too much. There's one down the street. I mean, we hit it every once in a while. I got no issues with Napa. I mean, unless they're a part of Tyson or something. Yeah, I'm done with Tyson chicken now too. Anyways, well, Glenn got his message pulled for whatever reason. Fabian saying hi. Dustin saying, really like the voice of Mr. Syntax. Mr. I did not spend 20 years in the army to be called Mr. I think that's funny, but I know it's a dumb joke. Glenn, your stuff keeps getting removed for whatever reason. I can't read it. It says right here, message retracted. That's twice in a row. Whatever you put in, Susan don't like. Deathbed says, yeah, screw AI. I dropped the channel after I figured out what it was. Yeah, there's no inflections in there. And one of the easiest ways is when you hit where they're supposed to pause and kind of trail off with that ... you'll actually hear ... and then it just keeps going. And it's just like, what the fuck, over? It's just crazy stuff. I really wish on YouTube it's able to actually block the AI ones, because I'd be blocking a lot of channels because I just don't want to deal with them. And yet you watch one video and it's in your feed for the next month. It is what it is. War Sniper saying, good evening. Good evening to you, War Sniper. Dustin D says, try about a 2-foot length difference and loading type. I'm not sure what I was talking about on that. Anyway, sorry, it's my nephew. He wants to be on the stream, but he really doesn't know what it's about. Maybe sometime I would have to sit and talk to him for about an hour to say what he can and can't say. So close that. He's trying to come on in. Let's see. Demon says he'd buy one. Doesn't he? Says like tenderloin or Q. Tenderloin. Spearmaster. Hi, I just got home, man, and I'm excited. Well, it's nice to actually be excited and not be exhausted when you get home. I mean, that's a good one. See, Dusty says nothing is new under the sun, and Lord King Father Yahweh and Lord King Jesus Christ and the King and Holy Spirit totally 100% know everything, and even technology that is on Earth from beginning to end. Yeah. Why wouldn't they? They're hell a lot smarter than I am, that's for sure. I just can't understand some of the tech. I can use it, I can operate it because I'm not a complete moron, but some of the parts are completely lost. Now, the thing is, do not let it get confusing when you look in there, because a lot of things, some folks want it to sound confusing, so they sound smarter than everyone else, which I'm like, what the fuck over? Anyway, Spear Master says, I'd love to see Helldivers. You didn't download it? Or would you like to see real Helldivers? Because stopping that fast when standing up, the last thing to go through your brain isn't going to be your ass, it's going to be your ankles. Let's see. Fabian says, me with Ava. Oh, you guys were the ones who did the survival, huh? Hold on. Let me write this down. Fabian and Ava. Okay. I got it down now. So it's going to be a few more days. I still got about 2 or 3 more chapters at least. Yes, there is one dropping tonight. So at least you got that one. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. This just jumped. Demon says, yep, pretty sure it was Fabian. Yep. Fabian were the ones that came up with a survival story to clear it out. Okay. Yep. It worked as long. Okay. Yeah. Crocodile Dundee, 1994. That was 30 years ago. Fuck, I feel old. Oh, man. That's just crazy. And yeah, it was the scene with the hot dogs. You can survive on it, but it tastes like dung. I'm trying to make sure that only on the podcast do I curse up a storm if I need to, because for some reason, if I start cursing on any of the stories, they get thrown to the back. I don't know what type of algorithm is over there trying to nip at your bunghole on that, but it is what it is. Spearmaster and Sons wants a story with the Thropters from Dune. I don't think I could, because I do hard science fiction, and the Thropters from Dune fail miserably. Oh my God, do they fail the sniff test on that? It's not feasible. You think the thunder screech was loud? Holy flying donkey turds! Yikes! The whole thing would shake itself to pieces from sonic vibration. Hold on, I'm sorry. It's just my nephew keeps coming. Get in here! All right. I hope you guys don't mind me pausing. What are you looking for?
The TV blanket.
It was on the couch.
I didn't see it.
It was right next to where I was sitting.
Okay, I'll check again.
Oh, turn the light on there.
It was. I just didn't see it.
Okay. Yeah. The TV blanket. I just bought a new TV, and I'm trying to, and it's where it gets real dusty. So I just want to put a blanket over it so it doesn't get real bad. Now, as far as the Thropters go, before I sit there and explain, you can go on Sacred Cow Shipyards. He's a really good channel. He does sci-fi ships. I don't agree with everything he says, but he did an episode on the Thropters, which I think is really good. I'm not a huge Dune fan myself, because honestly, I think they ripped off a lot of stuff from other people. They did have an original idea that was in there, which was I'm grateful for that. But the Thropters, just for the amount of stress you would put on the joints alone. No, I'm sorry there, Spearmaster. It just doesn't no. If you pardon the pun, it don't fly. Okay, War Sniper Gaming. Just don't feed the trolls. Oh, feed the trolls. Sun Rule 101. Is that supposed to be Sung Su 101? War Sniper said, I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Dun-dun, 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 dun. That's actually something I forgot to put into the story coming up. This one, I was actually going to do a whole thing about the aquatic girl as she was swimming, and just have John be sitting there, dun-dun, 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 and the other guy's going, is that some sort of chant? And he's just like, never mind. But my idiot brain forgot to put it down in the notes. And it is what it is. So let's see. Dustin D says technology is far from being perfect, and sometimes live streaming video making can be challenging from software update. Yeah. Hopefully everything's coming in with you guys, because this can be a real pain right in the scrotes. I mean, it's, every time I do this, I keep worrying that this thing isn't working, but I can see it's working on the bottom of my screen. So there's that. Although I'll keep from using Drill Sergeant voice, because that'd be and not only scare the crap out of everybody outside, but probably blow your eardrums out. Let's see. Fabian says, I'm loving the survival story. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it's so good. Well, it ain't over yet. It could have been more gruesome, very much so. But I decided to ease off a little bit of the gore. Although I did have to put in the old-fashioned way of tanning a hide, which, yes, urinating on the underside of the hide for about 3 or 4 days will do wonders for tanning a hide. It always will. But you got to sit there and scrape the living crap out of the bottom, get all that fat off, and actually get to the actual hide itself. I didn't go over that, because if he wanted to sit there to tan a hide, they'd be sitting in one spot for a week. And with limited supplies, you got to get to where you're going. Let's see. Sir Braddock, like the 101 survival so far, would love to hear more from the Ambush Predators. Ambush Predators is on hiatus for a little while. It will mostly continue before the summer is up. And you'll see on the shirts, yes, I did put Ambush Predators. Anyways, Dustin D, how much maple syrup did you make this year? I don't know, maybe shit. It's a good question. Maybe 6 gallons, maybe 7. It's enough for me and the family, but definitely not enough to sell. We've been using the scrap stuff just to season our coffee. If you don't know about that, it's basically you're swapping out, instead of using sugar, you're using maple syrup. And you actually use a lot less maple syrup because it has an extra flavor to it. And believe it or not, once you're off confectionery sugar for a week or two, suddenly your taste buds are going to adapt, and they can taste sugar so much better. Holy fuck. And that's the thing with natural sugars, honey and syrup and things of that nature. I'm sure there's others right now, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. But yeah, enough for me. It's going to be more next year, because my he's done with it, so he dropped his buckets and stuff off. Sniper says, another video, whoop, whoop. Every time I read, I know it's supposed to be done a different way, but I keep thinking the Muppets, whoop, 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 whoop. Let's see. Human teaching alien how to survive on a Class M planet with different weather climates. Different terrain. Well, similar terrains, but multiple different terrains. That's the one thing about the beginning of it. You wonder why they didn't stop moving. I don't know if you've ever watched Survivor Man, but he actually did a whole thing, if you watch the behind the scenes, where they asked him how close he was to dying the closest you are in a cold environment. When a cold environment, you can't stop for very long. You stop long enough to get the minimum rest you need, and you keep going because you need to get the fuck out of there. You need to go someplace where you can actually warm up. And just throwing up a shelter, climbing on a cot with a bunch of blankets ain't going to do you all that much good. Although I'm sure if I wanted to, they could have squeezed the cots together and they could all get covered by Bink. He's avian, so he's got a lot of feathers. He's just a flightless bird. But as he's sleeping, he's crouched down, and he can just flare his feathers out over everybody, and there you go. Let's see. Let's see. Kobe says you have to wait 30 seconds before you can speak normally. Oh, am I speaking bad? Oh, shit. Hold on. Fabian saying, yes, can't wait till morning for the next installment. Well, you're going to have to wait till the morning because it's already preset. I can't. I could change it, but wow, is that a pain in the butt? Last time I tried to change it to speed it up because I was going to have one go out the middle of the night, like 8 o'clock, and then another one drop at midnight. It just erased the whole video, and I had to do the whole thing over again. I mean, upload it over again and get through all the processes. It was a real pain in the nuts. Let's see. Spearmaster and Sons. Continue with my last due to outer words. Basically, it would be used to take out targets and would be a cruise trials and tribulations. Also, Helldiver thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's any other pod trooper, really. I just think Helldivers is kind of fun. They're not actually like ODST because they don't actually drop from orbit. They're actually in orbit drops. Just like their artillery that's called in. It's an in-orbit call for fire. Because the idea of precision dropping from orbit is kind of laughable. That's like trying to do a precision drop, airborne drop from 10,000 feet. By the time they reach the ground, they're going to be scattered everywhere. Actual combat drops are 500 feet. Screw carrying your reserve because you're not going to, by the time you count to 4 and look up, if that thing hasn't deployed, you better hope to God you hit something soft because you got about 2 seconds before that happens. And you need about another 4 seconds for that reserve to deploy. I've pulled my reserve one time. And, I did it because everything said I should, but the thing is I wasn't falling fast enough for it to actually deploy. But it is what it is. Okay. Fabian says, come say hi, nephew. I got to talk to him. Maybe next week. Best Dune is Dune 1984, but had too many weird place idea. Okay. Many misplaced ideas. Okay. I could see that. I thought the first one was okay when I was a kid. I mean, I watched it. The worm weirded me the hell out because I'm used to digging them up and put them on a hook so I can go fishing, but whatever. Damn, that would have been cool. But let's see. Okay. Oh shit! The chat's jumping like crazy. I mean, keep them coming, guys. Bear wrote it a long time ago. Okay. And yet I know that's the original way to pronounce that name. It's not actually Herbert. It's Bear. I had a guy in my unit. He was still using the old original way of pronouncing it. By the way, the book is far better than the movies series so far. All of them in my bookshelf. Yeah, the book is usually better. Usually a lot better. Especially when you get Starship Troopers and they make a really goofy pun on it. It's more of a satire than anything else. And the original live action movie, actually, along with the rest of the live action movies, are more satire than anything else. I mean, it is what it is. Why are my glasses all fucked up? Anyways. You know what? I fixed the nose piece earlier, and I think I screwed it up. Anyways, Yeah, the book is almost always better. The Starship Trooper CGI show or movies are so much better than the live action as far as consistency, and they're pretty close to the original, which is surprising. They actually wear the big suits, carry the big guns, have the flamethrowers, and all the other goofy fun stuff there. Um, they would have done a little better had they had the other big suits for more than just one mission, but it is what it is. Still one of my favorite books, by the way. Let's see. Let's see. Demon says, "You gonna let us know what happened to the ship at the end, or there's one big hint in there gone?" Demon, I'm not gonna spoiler alert one of the stories that's happening now. You know I'm not gonna do that. You know I brought it up. I personally hate when people spoil shit. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I mean, that's just not what. Spearmaster says, "I have a great idea, but it got taken down. I don't know why. It's weird." Let's see. War Sniper says, "Sin, can you make a story where there was an alien invasion and that there were only 160 humans left that they need to rebuild and repopulate Earth and leave Earth for another planet to rebuild?" I was on a series that was similar to that. It was, when dealing with humans, it's always a trap. I even had Admiral Akbar there going, "It's a trap," on the very first thumbnail. It was very similar. They were not just trying to move and land somewhere else, but they're like, "You know what? We're pissed. We're gonna hurt you at least." So yeah, and they're trying to hunt down the rest of the humans, and it seems like it's always a trap. You don't think humans are around, then suddenly something explodes. It's a trap, is what it is. Let's see. Oh, Hamish is here. He says, "What is up, brothers and sisters? Have a good day and or night." We sure will. Let's see. War Sniper Gaming says they rebuild there and repopulate. You mean they get into busy? Bow, chicka, bow, wow, chicka, bow, wow, chicka, bow, wow. Just have Tucker from Red versus Blue. All the women are instantly pregnant. Let's see. Dustin D says, "Night is super cold, much colder than Demu cold in the winter." Oh shit! Something jumped up, and it is Demon with a $50 super chat. Holy crap! Yeah! There you go, Demon. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. First off, let me write you down here. SS Demon. I don't know if it's Demon or Demon. I don't know which one. I mean, you got a little succubus for there. He says right here, "Well, unfortunately, I have to leave for work early tonight, so I got to go. But I want a super chat before I left since I can again now. You're awesome. The stories are awesome. No, man, you're awesome, and you know it. I'll finish the live stream once at work. Everybody have a good night and or day." Well, good night, Demon. We may or may not be on later. I didn't plan on making this live stream super long tonight, so we're probably going to be going for another, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how long everybody is still chatting away. Let's see. Where was I? There's... Hold on. I'm sorry. My let's see. Just get in here. That's my nephew again. He says, "They want me to say hi." I'll just say sure. Oh, geez. You know what? Sometimes I hate technology. All right. Let's see. Kobe says, "I meant that for the algorithm before the F-bomb and sister ordinance to be yeeted." Oh, you got yeeted again. Okay, fun. Yeah, I heard you. Go sit down or something.
I'm getting there, man.
Hey, I'm on the stream. You zip it.
I know. That's why I'm coming in.
I got a whole bag with your name on it. All right. Yeah, that's him over there. Yeah, apparently he's copying my little trademark here. Anyways,
You started it.
that's why it's a trademark. Kids can't live with them, can't shoot them. All right.
Yeah, right.
Here we are, Sir Bradrick. A few days ago, hikers got killed in a snowstorm within hours. None of them were thinking of going downhill. They tried to settle on the spot and froze. Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
People who did not have good cold weather survival, and they should know if they're close to any town or whatever, you just keep walking and you get there. You only hunker down if you don't have a choice. If your visual is right there, then you find a tree, you get under it, and you stay there. And that's the best you got. And hopefully the tree don't split on you. Let's see. Dustin D says, is it Lime trying to make Dune Sand Snakes space worthy or going over the top whimsical? Oh, is it like trying to make yeah. The Dune or the worms in Dune, I think they did a good job of that, showing that if you took them off of, I can't believe they actually called it Iraq ass, and moved them to another planet, they died. They can't survive in any other climate. It is what it is. I think that was actually a good plot point for the movie. Actually making them space worms like the Star Wars space whales. No, that
Space whale.
yeah, you haven't seen it. It's horrible. Okay.
Yeah, somebody's got to catch me up on this.
We'll talk later. Okay, Spearmaster and Sons. The front part of my thing was a mining ship, Planet Cracker, used as a support platform. As said, it continued, but front got okay. The front of my mining ship, Planet Cracker. Oh, that's dangerous. How big is the damn ship to crack a whole planet? No, a lot bigger than that. I can tell you that. You need something. Holy shit!
There's many light years.
At least he understands this distance and not time. Okay, Dustin D. I only really like Dune 1984 because of the father general played by Sir Patrick Stewart. I would mimic the voice, but I can't do it. I'm not even gonna try. Ceasefire, wave off. We're done. What?
That was
okay. War Sniper. Have a question about the current story. Where is the main character planning to settle now that they're on the beach? Who says they're going to settle on the beach? Like I said, there's more chapters. I'm not giving you guys anything extra on the story that's coming out. It's just, I'm not doing spoilers. It's not going to happen. That's not cool, dude.
He's Mr. Anti-Spoiler. I will forever attest to that.
It's because I've cursed him out a few times.
More than dude, I'm at like 3 dozen already.
I can't believe he's keeping count. Okay. Starship Troopers, 1999. Movie was a product of 1990 satire. Yeah, if they wanted satire, they should have really got Mel Brooks, and then they would have really had something funny. Oh, dear God. I can only imagine what he would have done if he got a hold of that. That would have been just, oh, God, I would have shit myself laughing.
Just like Spaceballs.
No, it would have been better than Spaceballs.
Better than Down Periscope?
That wasn't done by him.
Oh, wait, hold on. What? Oh, Men in Tights. That's the movie I'm thinking of.
Yep. I'm busy. Dune, didn't his son carry on and finish the series? Not sure. I'm not sure. They did try to extend the series more. It got really weird. The guy turned into part worm at one point. And they got a thing in Dune about people mutating their bodies. I'm like, seriously, if I had a CRISPR program that good, I'm not turning myself into a gelatinous ball that needs to be wheeled around inside a liquid container because my body mass will literally crush myself if I came out of it. It's just, no. Okay, there you go. Broderick answered, yes, the son did carry on father's series, but seriously, it wasn't worth the read. Okay, good to know. All I know is the TV series or mini series that came out of it. Let's see. Dustin D. Humans are vision with any type of guns and ammo, physical or electromagnetic railgun ammo, and plasma laser ammo, if that's actually ammo, or particle beams. Humans are vision with? Or you think humans have a vision with those? Because yeah, we do. We just love. We're designed to throw things real far, real fast, and whack people with it. You know, basically, you put two boys together, give them a rock. Somebody's throwing a rock at somebody, and it's always better if you beam them right on the head, and they go down, going, "Ah, you son of a bitch!"
Or they just go straight unconscious.
Well, then you have to actually make sure they're not dead.
Well, what's the fun in that?
Not going to prison is the fun in that.
Well, if it's a little kid, they're messing around.
Well, then you aim for the back of the legs. Back of the legs. Eesh. Let's see. War Sniper Gaming. Oh boy, he is a persistent one, isn't he? I think you're talking to you. But you can send them to boot camp.
Man, if I go anywhere and he's gonna hate me for this, I'm gonna be a freaking crayon eater.
You're right. I am gonna hate you for that. Oh, they're gonna destroy you. You know that.
No shit, man. What do you think football's about? Football's about discipline. And getting states.
I'm not gonna go there because first off, this isn't a sports channel, and two, you guys don't want to hear what I gotta say about that one. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Demon says it's since Nest huge. What happened to catch before I shut off the stream?
Huh?
Oh, what just happened? What I need to catch before it shuts the stream off? Bye, everybody. Okay, see you, Demon. Man in the back shaking his head. Yeah, he is. See, just like that. Although he can ease off with that. Let's see. Dustin D says, in the stories, aliens really need to learn not to shoot at humans at all. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Or if you're going to shoot, hit something.
At least aim to incapacitate.
Now, the kicker is on that is since our genetic code is designed to actually throw and hit things accurately. That's why it stands to reason that any other species that does not understand the importance of accuracy and first hit, especially in space naval warfare, they will simply saturate an area and hope they hit something. As much as I don't like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, those guys with the square guns just shooting and they literally just blast a hole in everything. If you can't hit shit, that's just the way you got to do it. But they don't realize that, when we shoot, we don't miss. Fabian's looking at you saying, hey up, kiddo. Let's see. Dustin D says, to crack a whole planet, you need a ship into size range and a main gun size of the Death Stars from Star Wars. Pretty much. The size of even this mud ball we're on is pretty large. Pretty very, very, very large. To crack this planet, even if you drilled a hole clean through the center, the planet would still be here. The people would be so totally screwed because you screwed up the mantle that much, plus the internal magma has to spin. That once that starts to seize, you're in really deep trouble. But if you actually rip the planet, the way at least this planet is designed with the still motioning tectonic plates, it's going to come off in pieces.
Yeah, then you're just going to see massive chunks flying around space wherever you are.
Yeah, and
if you're not dead.
Well, no, we'd be fucked.
No shit.
I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turd. Okay, but yeah, the kicker is what you.
Uncle jokes sound bad sometimes, and that's saying something. No
Uncle joke. Are uncle jokes as bad as dad jokes because they all make sense? Okay. Let's see. War Sniper Gaming. So a space station I think he got cut off there, War Sniper. So
he
space
said it
station.
one comment lower.
I see it. So space station size ship. Oh, size ship. Yeah, pretty much. It'd have to be. You're talking Titan class. Even a dreadnought class wouldn't be that big. Not even close. That's actually, since the Death Star could move, that can be considered a Titan class warship.
So is Titan bigger than Dreadnought?
Yeah.
By a scale of what, 1 to like 2,000?
Titan classes can be confused with actual moons.
Damn.
And dreadnoughts are basically mobile battle stations that can actually take battleships inside for repairs. That's how they're broke down.
Okay.
At least on this channel. Everybody's got their own way of doing it.
For real.
All right. Let's see. Spearmaster says, okay, I'm going insane. What am I trying to say? In a mining ship, like a ship from Dead Space, is used as an orbital weapons platform. Yeah, okay, yeah, that'll work. That would work quite well, actually. The reason being is most mining ships have to deal with a lot of debris flying around, so they have armor thick enough to handle the crap that's going to be coming back, which, well, let's face it, you're doing orbital fire, somebody's going to shoot back. Fabian says, if you do spoilers, I'd be upset. Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Most people don't like those.
No.
Actually, this is a lot of people off.
Yep. Dustin D says, I am personally much manning the fire pit then.
More pressure, Mark!
Anyway. Oh, Fabian says, your nephew gives a few laughs.
Thank you. I strive to be better.
He strives.
Man.
He's not there yet. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not like you. I'm not Mr. Mr. Stoic.
Stoic? Okay, I'll buy that for $1. Okay, Dustin D says, here's a smart idea for the nephew. How about join the Navy Marines?
Like the Seabees?
I know what he's saying. I'm trying not to laugh.
Man.
No, because you don't know, because the Marines are Department of the Navy.
No shit, I know that.
That's why the Navy Marines he's making a joke.
Sorry, I'm a little slow. I ate a few too many crayons back in the day.
Lead chips. Anyways, see, Dustin D also says Star Wars troopers from episode 4 and 5 and 6 are said to have the best aim of all in Star Wars universe, but it really have the worst aim at shooting blasters. The thing is,
blasters just suck.
No, they do, because it's the uniform. They've actually covered this in the Mandalorian. They have to wear headgear that does not allow them to line up the sights correctly. That's why they have to get point blank range before they can accurately hit something. They even touched on this in that really bad Rebel show, and they touched on it in the Bad Batch. Yes, unfortunately, I know about this. I hate Star Wars, but I think Clone Wars, the CGI show, was really, really, really good. Anyways.
Damn, that third comment is really chopping you right at the knees.
What?
Anti-uncle and dad jokes.
Don't get it. Don't get ahead of me here.
I'm trying to read.
He's trying. Anyway,
man, I can read.
Now the thing is, they could have the greatest vision or the best weapons in the world, but holy crap, if you can't see because something's in the way. And guess what? I've seen this shit when I was a drill sergeant. I seen, especially women, they decide they can have long hair, but they got to put it in a bun. Well, that bun's in the back of the helmet. It's pushing the helmet up, so it keeps going in front of their heads. They're like, "Oh, I can't see. Well, hold still. So hold still there. Let me cut that off for you." And they start, "Oh no, I can see, drill sergeant. I can see. I'll shoot it.
So it's starting to do something like this.
Pretty much, but it's just crazy. Unfortunately, I don't like the helmets because when you get low and you actually are crouching down, really trying to get really low, it will scoot down on you. It's a real pain in the ass. Let's see. Ain't Uncle Dad jokes, bro, the same? Yeah, they are the same. They're Dustin. They're pretty much the same. The only thing is I don't have to be nice. Okay, Dustin D says the Borg Cube from Picard season 3 would be a Titan class. I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna have to take your word on it. It really comes down to basic size as far as human ships are concerned, because the different sizes are going to be contingent on the size of the different aliens. So if you have an alien who's only this freaking tall, their destroyer is only going to be about as big as this house.
It's a decent sized house, I will say.
Yeah, but we're talking a destroyer, not a frigate.
Oh yeah, seems I helped build this freaking house.
You didn't build this house.
I helped put up drywall.
I'm not going to go there. Okay.
When it first got started. Anyways.
We'll talk later on that one. Okay, War Sniper Gaming. He strives, and that's how far he gets. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Damn.
No, he's not talking to you, you goof. Okay. Sir Broderick says, CBs, good luck. They sure know to steal beer, trains, and rates. Oh, yeah. We heard all about that. Honestly, I have not met a CB ever in my entire career who didn't immediately say, we're so good, we can steal somebody else's trains. And at first, I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. And yes, I knew about it before the Chubby Electron guy decided to actually do
Chubby Electron!
Before, he did his whole thing. I knew about it. Don't get me wrong, Chubby Sparky there, he did a great job explaining everything. He was honestly trying not to laugh through the whole thing.
And yes, I'm not that mechanically inclined either, and I'm not that good at math. I'm better at like spatial awareness and aiming a gun down range.
So he thinks. Okay.
Yeah, you try and hit a 25 and trap.
I got a 22 last time we went shooting.
So I have like a 24 under my belt.
Anyways. But yeah, CB's they're some crazy guys.
Yeah, they
love them, but they're
so.
crazy. Anybody would be super smart in that type. Necessity is the mother of invention. That was true when it was first said. It is true now, and I put that in the stories because it is don't do. I can see you. You know that, right?
I'm saying elaborate, please.
They needed to get the job done. They had to come up with elaborate ideas to get said job done. Because they had to get the job done, they used elaborate ideas, thinking outside the box to get said job done. So, necessity is the mother of invention.
So, like this far outside the box, this far outside the box. Just busting.
He's never been in the box. Okay.
Man, it was shoved in a locker. You know how hard it is to shove somebody in my frame in a freaking locker?
I can't believe you let him do it. Anyways.
I had like 7 people.
Let's see. Where was I?
CBs.
Let's see. War Sniper Gaming. Need to say, Sin, it is hard to come up with stories for you to make because you already make almost everything. Yeah, I try. And actually, this one of the problems I had lately is I had a really bad case of writer's block. And I almost took one of these and whacked myself over the head with it because honestly, I was like, oh my God, these guys sent me ideas. Why ain't I using them? The thing is, I wanted to deviate off the standard, we're badass military motherfuckers. And because it's being done so much everywhere that you need something else.
I'll bash my head in with it for $5.
And you're going to end up getting punched in the dick.
What?
You're not my kid. I'll swat you. I swear to God. Okay, War Sniper. I have an idea about the humans leave their cradle world, and one of the first species they meet are Kitsons. What the hell's a Kitson?
That's my question.
I don't know.
Did he explain it in the next one?
Nope. Next comment was again from War Sniper. Sin, it was aimed down on him. Didn't mean it. Just shits and giggles. Okay.
Oh, just jits and shiggles? Really?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Fabian says, shush, child. Adults are talking.
Man, I'm literally 17. I'm not even going to try. Trying to talk with him sometimes is a little hard, I will say.
Do not.
Other than that, he's a good guy.
Don't try to outsmart these guys. Trust me. They will have you for dinner. They had me for dinner a couple times.
People are probably like knee deep into sci-fi stuff.
No, a lot of these folks, like, you guys know Ava. She knows physics really, really well.
Physica.
No, physics.
That's how you say it in frickin' Russian. Physica.
Whatever. Okay. War Sniper says, women with fox ears and foxtails. Oh, somebody remembers Greknar. Well, close. She doesn't have a foxtail. Yeah, the Isekai story actually has one of those. The Katsune girl. I forgot what her name was. I got it written down in my notes, but I have a lot of notes down there.
Do you want me to try and shovel through it?
No. You'd be, by the time you even find out what I'm talking about, the whole thing be over. Let's see. War Sniper says, you're under 18, so still a child, so shush. He's got it. Shh.
I hate you all.
Shh. Shh. Let me tell you a story about my name. Shh.
You're not Dr. Evil.
Shh. That was a preemptive.
How about no, you crazy Dutch bastard?
Hey, shh. That was a preemptive. Shh. I get a whole bag of shh with your name on it. Okay. War Sniper says, yes, foxy women. Yeah. Hey, when we finally get the CRISPR stuff, you will be astounded how many of those will be around. I swear to you that's going to be something that's going to be going absolutely crazy. Right now, the only CRISPR we can get a hold of is basic, unfortunately, viral creation, not viral protectant.
CRISPR?
Yeah, genetic engineering.
Oh,
and you
like
can
GMO type shit?
No, much more in depth. But yeah, it's yeah, you're gonna see a whole bunch of that, because let's face it, some guy's gonna talk his wife into doing it, and other women, especially over in Japan and Korea, are going to be saying, you know what? I want guys to be interested in me, so I'm gonna look like a foxy lady. And there you go.
Or they're gonna look like some freaking random anime chick that's like got eyes up like this part of her skull, the tiniest little mouth like this, and have the fucking everything.
You just made my point for me.
Okay, I'm sorry, but one of my closest friends is Korean, and that's all he fucking watches.
And that's not a bad thing. How about a story about video games, like a tournament or something? I could do that. Let me write that down. Okay, video game tournament.
What type of video games, though? That's the question.
That's up to me.
Well, I'm asking for ideas here, Chief.
No, he doesn't get it. I'm the one who creates the stories. So they come up with the ideas, anything they want, and I make it happen. But the details are up to me. Right? You know. Okay, wow. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Lee says Gen Z versus Gen X. It never ends well. Sorry, Keto.
Trust me, I know most of my teachers are older than dirt. Keyword dirt.
Yeah, they all went to school with Joe Biden.
No, they went to school before that. They went to school with freaking Lincoln. Swear to God, half those people are like on the verge of crippling themselves if they walk 4 steps.
Is what it is. Okay. Sir Broderick says, could roast him in 5 languages, but gonna stick with English, but he needs to learn how to grow up a bit. They're talking about the way you speak. You're talking too much slang-ish.
Sorry.
That's the thing about professionalism. Okay. War Sniper says, if I'm still around, I will for sure try to get into a relationship one or more. Oh, I know you will, War Sniper, because you have, ever since I wrote that story, you have talked about a kitsune, and you're just, I don't know, the fluff, is it the fluffy tail or the fluffy ears that kind of flip around? I don't know what the hell's going on with that dude.
I think bro has a vivid imagination. Like, extremely vivid.
No, I think he just wants to try something. The thing is, when that one actually claws your back, she might actually remove your lungs.
Ow!
Yeah.
That just made my spine hurt just thinking about it.
Let's see. Fabian says, how about a story about aliens dealing with unruly Earth kids? Ooh, what a good idea.
Thanks, guys. Okay, this is War Sniper. Is that War Sniper?
War Sniper Gaming NL. Yep.
Dude, that guy, I swear to God, on the chat right now, I see about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10 freaking messages from this man. Do you like just type up everything that comes to your mind? Like, serious
It's called a chat. What the hell do you think they're gonna do?
I don't know, think a few things and then type one thing in just to have a question? Bro,
This is how we're talking. This is how we're talking. This is how the stream goes.
Yeah, you act like I'm a pro streamer.
I'm telling you how it goes. Don't argue with me on it. All right, let's see. Jumping up. Let's see. Fabian says a kitsune is a multi-tailed fox from Japan. Yes, it is. 9 tails usually. 7 is the minimum that I've actually heard.
Wait.
Why, I don't know. How it has something to do with their magic ability being in their tails. What?
Is it like that Sonic side partner, Tails or whatever the thing's
No,
name
but
is?
I'm sure that was the inspiration for his character. All right, War Sniper says, bro, no look to the first women and see a fantasized fox ears and foxtails. Then you understand what a kitsune is. He's talking to you. He's like, you clearly don't know what one is.
I don't think I want to know.
You know what? Later, I'm gonna pull up League of Legends. I'm gonna show you what the fuck one looks like.
Okay.
After the stream, remind me.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm not asleep.
Yeah, both tails and ears. Okay. Tails. Oh God. Tails. Something to hold on to. Why do you think elves have the big ears? Leverage. Okay.
Dude.
Oh man. Oh
God damn.
wow.
Y'all got some 30 minds, so does he.
Oh God. You gotta laugh, man. You gotta laugh.
Okay,
Sir Broderick, I don't remember putting the middle finger behind the microphone, but okay.
Hey, would you rather
except for very oh wait, that was you?
Yes.
Yeah, don't flip my audience off.
I was flipping you off. Would you rather I flip him off where it's visible or behind the mic intentionally directed at him?
I'd rather, since you're a guest, you keep it a little bit more calm. Okay. See, Lee Aaron says aliens would run screaming in concussion from Gen Z. I can't deal with these guys anymore. No, they'd be running like Kermit. As they run out the room. Out of confusion. Yeah, definitely confusion when he goes. So, what are you? You're a human male? Well, let's think about that. We're gonna go. And the thing, like I said, I don't like going into politics here, but yes, you are right. And no, I could not write that part. I will keep away from it because I will not do politics if I can help it. I touch on it enough, guys, where I've been warned several times by YouTube. Hey, this has potentially bad shit in it. So yeah. But yeah, would they, mind a couple of humans? Sure. But if humans still come from a high grav planet, which we're supposed to, somebody waves a finger, you're going to grab that finger and go snap. War Sniper, facepalm, not become one. Understand what one is. See my dragon god of dreams. Yeah. Okay. Dragon. He's saying where to look for the kitsune.
Oh. Okay. Good to know.
the thing is, Kinsunes a lot of times are ubiquitous with succubi. So, yeah, that should give you an idea of somewhat why they end up looking the way they do. Okay, Lee says, enjoyment, the little things, kiddo. It makes life better. And, oh. Hold on.
Did you tell them the one thing that you told me about one of the characters in one of your stories?
It came out yesterday.
Not the recent ones.
No, he's quoting the one that I was making sure it wasn't the one that came out tonight, but it was from yesterday. Thank you, Lee, for actually putting that in. I appreciate that you actually kind of referenced the story there. That was nice. I appreciate it. Keto says, laugh my ass off, ears. I've never seen elves the same way again. I heard that when I was in college. Okay, we had one guy, he was an extremely good artist, but it took him a long time just to do one sketch. And he told us that he was on a bus and he's sketching away. And sure enough, somebody looked over his shoulders and goes, elf, huh? Yeah. You know what those ears are for, right? What? Leverage. He says he couldn't stop laughing the whole ride home. He couldn't draw anymore because it's kind of hard to draw when your hands are shaking. Let's see. War Sniper says, Sin, write down Yakuza High School DXD. Show him that after the stream. Yakuza High School. I've heard of High School DXD. I haven't seen that in years. Is it still going?
Hey, I was watching you guys.
Yakuza. Oh, so
I'll look it up right now.
Well, oh yeah, sure. After I write it down, right? Okay. I wouldn't be. Please don't send him hentai, guys. Please don't. I don't. It's not. It's ecchi. Ecchi is basically very, very suggestive, but it's not actual schnook or snoo. Okay. Sir Broderick. Oh well, it's 0:35 time. Head to bed. Greetings from Switzerland. Good night. You didn't know people from all around the world chime in.
No. I looked that up. Dude, what do you people watch in your free time?
Anything they want to watch. Fabian says it's the age of pranks, and they pull so they get their tails. Oh, good. Yeah. Could you imagine how many times would be slapped across the face by pulling a Kinsune's tail? And let's face it, when you got a woman who's half fox, I don't think her hand is something you want to be slapped by. Foxes don't have retractable claws.
That sounds painful as hell.
Probably take your eye out. Quite literally remove it from your skull.
Probably.
War Sniper said, Kitsune is a trickster that trick people. They do. They absolutely do. When I said ubiquitous with succubi, they're also ubiquitous with Loki and Puck from Shakespeare. Well, Loki's not Shakespeare.
Have to explain a few of these terms after the stream.
Yeah. Okay. Fabian says, it's been really funny stream tonight. It's been a time. Yep. And War Sniper going all Stargate on me. Indeed. Yes.
Indeed it has been.
Fabian says, you need a haircut. You need a haircut, kid.
Hell no.
Yes, he does.
No, it actually messes with my football helmet. If I have longer hair, it keeps my helmet more intact because I lead with my skull. Not a good idea.
He's on the fast track for a concussion, people.
Man, I probably have already had like 3.
Well, that explains.
I still play with.
That explains a whole hell of a lot, actually. Anyways.
Man, I hate you all.
But anyways, guys, we are reaching the end of the chat. We have been on for an hour and almost 10 minutes tonight. We have had an awesome super chat by SS Demon. And again, sir, I thank you so much. Yes, you will be getting a shout out before the week is up. Excuse me, or let me phrase right, before the next live stream. So until then, keep your powder dry, folks. Take care of yourselves. Remember, safety brief. If you drink, you don't. What do you don't do?
You do not drive. You do not drive.
No, just say drive. If you drink, you don't.
Drive.
If you drive, you don't.
Drink.
If your buddy wants to drink and drive,
Slap him across the face.
beat his ass, and I will be there in court to watch you. You know, make sure you stay out of court because I told you. Also, if your little soldier's going in the bush, make sure he wears his poncho every time. An ounce of prevention worth a pound of cure.
Yo,
All right, and
crazy.
just go with it. Hush.
Man, I'm trying to read.
Zip it. I get zip it. It's all right. Good night, everybody. This is Syntax punching out.